Thank you for your interest in learning more about SNAP benefits. This is part one of a several-part training that will include information about the SMED and SNAP benefits. We'll be focusing on how you can help low-income seniors receive more SNAP benefits with the standard medical expense deduction. My name is Mary Ann Johnson. I'm the Flat Professor in Foods and Nutrition and Interim Director of the Institute of Gerontology at the University of Georgia. My colleague is Nancy Lindblom. She's a lawyer with the Georgia Legal Services Program, and we're compiling materials and resources for you at the link shown on this slide. Well, what are some realities of working on senior hunger? Among Georgia's older adults, over 10% live in poverty. Even more, 16% are food insecure, which means they cannot meet many of their basic food needs. Many older people have costly, unreimbursed medical expenses. Average monthly benefits for one person are about $1,300 for Social Security retirement, and some older people have only $733 as the maximum for supplemental security income. A senior can receive up to $194 per month in SNAP benefits. This could make a huge difference if we can help people receive the maximum benefits that they're entitled to. Other realities are that billions in aid for low-income seniors are not claimed each year. And one of these aid programs is SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, formerly known as food stamps, which is the largest federal food program. But only 42% of eligible older adults actually receive SNAP. Low SNAP participation may be due to transportation and mobility issues, stigma, misunderstanding about eligibility and how SNAP works, or negative experiences when applying for SNAP. More realities are that public benefits, programs, and staff have changed substantially since the recession of 2008 to 2009. There are fewer staff with more responsibilities in both government and nonprofits. It is more difficult to recruit full-time volunteers or even part-time volunteers. The Georgia Division of Family and Children's Services administers SNAP, but it also has limited staff and reduced office hours, especially in rural areas where many of you live and work. A summary of the realities for older adults is that many seniors live in poverty and have costly, out-of-pocket medical expenses. Many make hard choices to eat or heat, or between food or medicine. Only 42% of those eligible for SNAP actually receive benefits. So we need ways to help older adults apply for and receive full SNAP benefits, such as one-on-one assistance and involving community partners. In October of 2015, Georgia DFACS adopted a change in SNAP benefits that increases benefits for most low-income seniors and people who receive Social Security or Supplemental Security Income Disability benefits, and this is the SMED. Throughout this training, when the term seniors or older adults is used, it also includes individuals who receive SS or SSI disability benefits. Well, given these realities, how can you make a difference? Through the standard medical expense deduction. Well, what is the SMED and how does it work? For SNAP purposes, a senior or elderly person is 60 years of age or older. The SMED provides a way for older adults to get the most SNAP benefits. To get the SMED, an individual must have at least $35.01 in unreimbursed medical expenses. If so, then $150 will be deducted from the income used to calculate the amount of SNAP benefits. So how this works is that the lower someone's income, the higher the SNAP benefits. What unreimbursed medical expenses count? In the upper left corner are health insurance costs. These would be Medicare and Medicare supplement premiums, such as the Medicare Part B premium of $104.90 per month. Another good example is in the middle column at the bottom, about transportation costs and car mileage. So for example, car mileage or cost for rides such as from a friend or neighbor to and from medical appointments and to the pharmacy can be included as medical expenses. And we'll talk about several of these other medical expenses in the next training. Two simple ways to qualify for the SMED by meeting the $35.01 or more threshold are to report to DFACS first the monthly Medicare Part B premium of $104.90. This is usually withheld by the Social Security Administration from the monthly Social Security benefits. Another way is through travel costs. So for example, older adults who drive an average of 66 miles per month or more to doctor's appointments and pharmacies would meet the threshold of $35.01. The calculation is here. 66 miles times the federal rate of 54 cents per mile is over $35. Well, let's meet Clara. She might be similar to many people that you know. She's 70 years old and lives alone in rural South Georgia. She's had diabetes for 20 years, so has many medical costs. Clara must travel to Dublin to see her doctors and pick up her prescription medication. She receives the maximum monthly SSI benefit of $733. Without claiming SMED, Clara only qualified for the minimum monthly SNAP benefit of $16. With your help, by simply verifying at least $35.01 in unreimbursed medical expenses per month, Clara now receives $130 per month in SNAP benefits. So this can make a big difference in her ability to purchase foods and in her overall well-being. Well, how can you help people like Clara? Clara may not know she's eligible for more SNAP benefits. Clara may not know about the SMED. Clara may need help in applying for the SMED because of transportation issues, vision problems, concern about filling out the application correctly, and maybe she's had a bad experience with applying for SNAP in the past. Our goal is for more older adults like Clara to be able to use the SMED and get more SNAP benefits. And we're calling on you to think about creative ways to do this. How can you find more information about the SMED? The Public Benefits Advocate has a special issue on the SMED that talks about ways people can get more food stamp benefits by claiming the out-of-pocket medical expenses. And this comes from the Georgia Legal Services Program, and their website is here, www.glsp.org/food stamps. And we'll put a copy of this in our resources section for you. More information can also be found from the Georgia Cafe, and that's from the Department of Foods and Nutrition at the University of Georgia. You're welcome to contact me, Mary Ann Johnson. My email is majohnson@uga.edu. Also, there is a part 2 that talks about the SMED for SNAP recipients that will provide more details about the application process. I want to give a special thank you for making this training possible to Allie Berg, who's an assistant professor and extension and health and nutrition specialist at UGA. Lastly, I want to talk about the Creative Solutions Awards that are coming from the University of Georgia's Institute of Gerontology. We are looking for your creative yet practical ideas about SMED. We'd like you to tell us how you or your organization is helping individual seniors or those with disabilities complete the SMED forms and send them to DFACS, and about any clients who actually receive the SMED benefit and an increase in their overall SNAP benefits. Award applications are due November 18th to gerontology@uga.edu. 3 awards are made possible by your generous donors, one at $500 or at $300 or at $200. And these awards are to you or to your organization to spend in any way, such as on supplies or travel that help you support your program. The application information is here at this link, tinyurl.com/J as in John, F as in Fred, H as in Huckabee, 2AA2. Thank you.